Good morning, ma'am. You're Connie Dagel.
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
Ms. Dagel, in cause number 24, DCCR 1738, you're charged with the state jail.
As the judge begins reading the charges, Connie's entire history surfaces right with it. Those two earlier theft convictions automatically raise the severity of today's case. The judge delivers that upgrade calmly, even though it's the kind of announcement that would shake most defendants.
Previous theft convictions, and that's from July 5th of 2024. The indictment alleges you were previously convicted of theft March 29th of 2010, and then again August 24th of 2017. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Watch how the courtroom pauses. Even the judge and attorneys double-check the rules to avoid making a sentencing mistake on record. Texas Penal Code 12.44 is a tricky provision, a felony conviction treated with misdemeanor punishment, and everyone wants to be sure they apply it correctly.
Do you fully understand them? I'm sorry? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? I'm just trying to see what this agreement is.
It's a punishment as a misdemeanor, Judge, under 1244 of the Penal Code.
But it's a probation.
Yes, it's 1 year probated for 6 months.
Yeah, we can punish it as a misdemeanor. My understanding is if you punish it as a misdemeanor, you can also punish it with probation, misdemeanor probation. That's my thinking at least.
Oh, I don't know. I've never done that in all these years. Can we, for sure?
It's no prohibition against it under 1244.
But it's a state jail felony conviction, so it's an A. 1244A is the state jail felony conviction.
Yes.
With misdemeanor punishment.
That's right, Judge.
B is just reducing the whole thing. That's not what we're doing.
That's not what we're doing.
So it's 1244A. But if it's a state jail felony conviction, I don't know how to,
Then the judge notices something the rest of the room missed. Sentencing isn't something you can improvise or mix together however you want. It might sound flexible, but the law has strict boundaries. That brief hesitation is enough to change the direction of Connie's entire case.
I can't sentence her to 1 year in the state jail and probate it.
We don't, I mean, county jail. No, we
county.
don't county jail.
Yeah, but I
that's
don't
the
think there was a
confusion.
line that said I
Yeah.
could do a county jail probate.
Yeah, it's not state jail, Judge. It should be county jail.
Okay.
Maybe I took that wrong.
No, I'm just going to mark through it. We just
Okay.
need to
I didn't
mark
catch
through
that.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
She walked in ready to accept a felony sentence, but the judge saw something nobody else did. A legal mistake that instantly shifted her punishment, turning a year of jail time into probation, under one condition: she must stay out of all Target stores. This courtroom moment proves that even one overlooked detail can rewrite an entire future.
1 year county jail probated for 6 months.
okay.
Everything becomes clearer once the legal details line up. A felony conviction with misdemeanor punishment and the option for probation all fit within the law. It's like watching the judge piece together a complex puzzle, creating a sentence that's both lawful and gives Connie a chance to rebuild.
Feels weird.
And I've never done it either.
But my understanding is punishment, it can be punished as a misdemeanor.
Right.
With no limitation on the type of punishment.
Right.
So why not do a misdemeanor probation?
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. You're the one that has to do the judgment.
What Tommy's number?
I know.
Was there a
Okay.
line that has county jail? Like,
No, I marked through Well, there is
There's a
actually.
line, yeah,
There is a
so I
line.
put
Let
on
me
the
do
wrong
that.
line, yeah.
That's okay. I'm
There's a
going
line.
to change that. At least it'll read more clearly when we're looking at it and trying to figure out later when Anna's asking me what we did. Okay, so the agreement then is for you to be convicted of the state jail felony, but you would be punished under Section 1244A of the Penal Code, which means your punishment would be 1 year in the county jail, but you wouldn't have to serve that. You would serve it on probation for 6 months. If you violate your probation, then you could go back to do that 1 year in the county jail. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And no restitution.
No.
Okay. Also, part of that probation is that you're not allowed in any Target store. You understand that as well? Okay. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Any evidence that Ms. Dagel is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and find you guilty of the state jail felony offense of theft with previous theft convictions. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a
Now the judge finalizes the sentence. 1 year in county jail, fully suspended as long as Connie completes 6 months of probation. Practically, it means she serves that time at home if she follows every condition, including the unusual requirement to stay out of all Target stores. One misstep, and that suspended year comes back immediately.
term of 1 year in the Jefferson County Jail under Section 1244 of the Penal Code, but I'm going to probate that. You'll be on probation for 6 months. You are ordered to pay the $250 fine. You're ordered to remain out of all Target stores and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, then for all practical purposes, if you do your probation correctly, your case here in court is over and you'll be able to serve that 1 year sentence while you're out on probation. And the other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, your probation revoked, and you could go to Jefferson County Jail for that agreed time frame of 1 year. Do you understand? I've handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. I also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgments entered against you, or the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provided you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Ms. Holmes. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up to go over your paperwork when she's ready. She's sitting at that desk right over there, so watch for her to call you up there, okay? Good luck to you, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Holmes.